So today we are going to discuss that electrolysis, very important term of chapter 14, chemical effects of current. So electrolysis is a combination of two words, electro plus lysis. Electro means that is electrons, or you can say using electricity. And lysis means breaking. Using electricity, breaking. So if we understand this word, then what we can say about the definition of this chapter is, about this word, that is electrolysis. It is the process of breaking a substance using electricity. Is called electrolysis. Now in electrolysis, the process is very important as it is used in many processes in our day-to-day life. So first of all, you should understand the structure, the construction, the materials which we are using. So in this, we are using a container, right? A container which containing a solution, like this. Now this solution should be a good conductor. The solution which we are using, that should be good conductor, and we call it electrolyte. You can also say it electrolytic solution and electrolyte, but it should be good conductor of electricity. Right? This is electrolyte. And along with this, we are using two rods. One here and another this side. Now these two rods should be connected to the two different terminals of the battery. That is, one should be connected to the negative terminal, another should be connected to the positive terminal. So this is the positive terminal, this is negative terminal. And the rod which is connected to the positive terminal, that is anode, right? And the rod which is connected to the negative terminal, that is cathode. Anode and cathode, right? So this is the simple arrangement for electrolysis. We are using one container, one electrolyte, and it should be good conductor of electricity. So now what happens when the current passes through it? Suppose we are using here copper sulfate, sodium chloride, anyone you can use. You can use CuSO4, you can use NaCl, any of the compound you can use which are good conductor of electricity. So what happens when the current passes through them? When the current passes through this, when current passes through the solution, then what happens? Suppose we are using copper sulfate solution. Then this is our copper sulfate. So what will happen? They will be broken. Then how they will form? Copper 2 positive and sulfate 2 negative. Passing electric current, breaking of substance. What is substance here? Copper sulfate. So copper sulfate is breaking down into copper to positive and sulfate to negative, right? So from here, what we conclude, this is a process of electrolysis. But what happens when they broken? Now the positive terminal, we know that from electrostatics that opposite charges always attract each other, like charges always repel each other. So what will happen here? Copper to positive, that is positive charge. So it will be attracted toward negative, right? And sulfate, SO4 to negative. SO4 to negative, it will be attracted toward positive road because they are negatively charged, right? Now the positively charged and negatively charged, they are moving towards cathode and negatively charged are moving towards anode. So how we can remember them? So the positively charged which are moving towards cathode, right? And negatively charged are moving towards anode. Sorry, so the video was paused. So electrolyte, good conductor. Now, what we can say, the positively charged copper to positive and sulfate to negative. Now, positively charged ions will be get attracted towards the cathode. Negatively charged ion will be attracted towards the anode. Now, the charges which are attracted towards the cathode, they are known as cations. And the charges which are attracted towards the positive terminal, that are known as anions. That means charges attracted towards negative terminal are cations, and charges attracted towards positive charge or positive terminal are anions. So how we can use it, how we can learn it? You have to learn or keep in mind the simple word panic, because इसमें यही doubt रहता है कि how to learn this, right? So positive, P for positive. If I will write panic word, it will be very easy for you to learn this, because there will be confusion, and to learn that which is positive, which is negative. So by this word panic, so we can say positive is anode, negative is cathode. So cathode will be negative and anode will be positive. So this is the way how you can learn this, which road is positive, which road is negative. And one more thing, in our science book, we are having one process, electroplating, which is the application of electrolysis, right? Electroplating is the application of electrolysis. So electroplating is a process which is used in depositing a layer of one desired metal over another metal, right? You can see the gold plated objects, silver plated objects, these are available in the market. Even the chromium layer is deposited over the cycle handles and so many things, locks we can say. So what is, how they are doing? They are using the electroplating. So what they are doing in electroplating, they are depositing a layer of desired metal on the any other object, metallic object. So the metal or the layer which we want to deposit over the object, that should be used as electrolyte. Like if I just want to use this application of electrolysis in the form of electroplating. So electroplating is just an application of electrolysis. The process will be same, cathode, anode. Suppose I want to deposit a layer of copper over an iron object, right? So what I will use, I want to deposit a layer of copper, so I will use the electrolytic solution which will contain copper, that is copper sulfate. Now I want to deposit over iron. So the metal on which I have to deposit the layer, that should be connected to the negative terminal, right? So when it will be allowed to pass the current, so copper to positive and sulfate to negative will be formed, right? And here you will use copper metal. Copper metal. Just keep in mind the layer of the metal which you want to deposit, that should be present in the electrolytic solution, and one rod of that metal should also be there. Now what will happen when you will allow the current to pass through it? Copper sulfate will be breaking into copper 2 positive and sulfate 2 negative. So when the current will pass, what will happen? After breaking, copper 2 positive ions will start depositing over this negative rod, right? On the other side, there will be decrease in number of copper 2 positive ion. Copper ions will be less in number because they are depositing over there. So these copper ions which are decreased or which are lost or which are depositing here, they will be compensated by this rod. This rod will give the more copper ions so that the process can continue. And then we can get the desired layer of the metal over the another magnetic substances on which we want to deposit the layer. This is the method of electroplating. That is an application of electrolysis, right? So this is all about electrolysis. I hope everyone have understood. If you have any doubt, you can feel free to ask.